Thank you, everyone. Really happy to be in Taiwan. I am Daniel, and I'm the co-founder and CTO for Legitimate. So today I'm going to go over a little bit about who we are, what we do, and our product offerings, and then a little bit of a technology showcase. So our company connects physical products to digital experiences for these fashion brands. And we do that using an NFC tag that's embedded into the physical products, and it is backed by a token on-chain. So prior to, I guess, these past couple months, our brand is using the checkmark, so some of you might know us by Legitimate. But next month, we have a complete new branding, and this goes hand in hand with working with larger corporations in the fashion space, and we want to display a more mature and less metaverse-centric brand. Now, there are four major things we do for the brands. One, the consumers of these brands can authenticate the products easily with their phone. The second one is to receive digital content on their phone through these NFC tags in order to connect with their brands even more. And then on the brand side, we capture that data from the digital content so that they can target their customers and understand who they are a little bit better. Our company is based in New York and Tokyo, and our team members are also distributed across Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Toronto. And we are adding Mexico City just this month. So the core of our technology is the hardware, which is the NFC tag, along with the software that goes into programming the tags as well as delivering the content. So the NFC tag here, you'll see the gray area is actually the antenna, and the black dot is the chip. So these come in many, many different form factors, variations, sizes, things like that. I would say that we offer about 100 different types, and this is across sticker, fabric, silicone. If you think about any product you want to make, we probably have a tag for it. I think the most interesting one is probably the bottle seal one. So this one has a seal on top of the bottle, where if you open the bottle, the tag itself knows that it has been opened and that we can change the content in the digital side when it has been opened. So on the tag programming side, we support iOS, iOS, Windows, and Mac OS. So the manufacturers and the supply chain can log the tags when they pass through manufacturing and supply chain. And when the consumers receive the products, they can use their phones to receive digital content that's created exclusively for them. And once they do that, on our back end, we can analyze all data that comes in and then provide it in a readable format for these brands to understand and retarget their most valuable customers. So the technology stack, it's relatively simple. The journey starts on the tag programming side, and then the brands can manage all their tags and see the data through our platform. And then on the consumer side, they're also able to access the content and authenticate using the blockchain. A little bit more about the NFC tags. Actually, our NFC tags are not the standard ones you find everywhere. It contains an encrypted message in it, so that every single time you read the tag, the data that comes off the tag is different. And we invalidate each old data so that only the people with the tag can see the content. And this is also the basis of our authenticity platform. In terms of tamper detection, you'll see that the tag over here on the side, there's two different antennas on each side. If either one of them breaks, the tag will detect that it has been broken, and that we can display a separate experience. In terms of the blockchain side of things, that's what I'm here for, right? We call our tokens on-chain digital product passports, and this is actually an industry term for the digital registration for each product. So the European Union, starting 2026, has pending legislation that says that every piece of garment that's sold in the EU must be registered digitally so that consumers can understand where it's made, what it's made from, and how it's made. So our technology enables these brands to create these digital identities easily. And we back that on-chain so that it's transparent, open, and accessible. And through our platform, we also pay for the gas. We also make sure that all the end consumers have the wallets that they need. So the entire process for the brands and the consumers are done without crypto or any blockchain knowledge. So going into our customer showcase here, our company was very heavily involved in the Puma and Rock Nation collaboration. This one is across 3 different colorways, so 3 different colors, and it delivered 6 music videos and 11 exclusive tracks that you can only listen to if you have the shoes. And it's sold through retail stores in Foot Locker and also Puma.com. So we're looking at 16,000 plus pairs of shoes that's registered on-chain and sold. In the early consultation and design process, we actually went through all of the design files that Puma created for the shoe, including the packaging and the shoe itself. So these are actually very rarely seen outside of Puma and the manufacturer, so I'm very excited that you guys get to see this. And we also worked with the creative director for this project, Alexander John, and we passed through and looked at every single one of his concept drawings as well. And we created this digital experience where you get to listen to the music with a digital player that's customized to that shoe. And then we also rebranded some of these more technical terms in Web3 in a way that consumers can understand. So for example, 221 here is actually the token ID of the token that's backed on chain, but we branded it as a serial number. And then the ownership history is actually the transfer histories of each digital token that's on chain. And we present it using an anonymous email. And then if they do choose to share that experience with someone else by copying and pasting the link, we actually deactivate it so that the links that's generated from these NFT tags, like I mentioned, can be sent to someone else and also copied. And across 3 different colorways, there's different concept art that went with the shoes. And then there's actually a 4th one that is friends and family only, and it's so rare I don't even have one. Here's some of the digital concepts of the marketing campaign. And then to share a little bit of data, 65% of the consumers that interacted with the products came back month after month to listen to the content. And this pair of shoes is actually only sold in the US, but we were able to log the product across 31 different countries. So they were sold through third-party distribution or resale platforms and made it abroad. And this is valuable data that the brands would actually not collect otherwise. And then the other metric that we're really excited about is that 95% of the people who read the tags and then opened the experience actually gave us their email so they can be retargeted for marketing purposes. And it generates a lot of marketing buzz too. I think that's also part of the story that we're trying to tell here. In terms of our Ambush collaboration, we released 100 t-shirts through the Ambush workshop store in Shibuya. And this is in collaboration with the Bright Moments NFT art gallery. So we created a NFT that maps to the same art on the back of the t-shirt. And this is created on our platform as well. Now this is something that just happened the last 4 weeks. At the Adidas Home of Football's fan zone in Berlin, we actually powered the scavenger hunt that they were doing. So there were 11 C tags that are placed around the venue for this activation, and then users go around and collect the badges from each of these NFC tags, and then they're entered to win a prize afterwards. All the badges that we collect are actually NFTs that are minted on the base chain. Adidas decided not to reveal that these were NFTs, but the technology that powers all this is still very working. So here's some pictures of the NFC tags as well as the activation system. And then coming up next, we have a very exciting collaboration with Avery Dennison, where we are powering the authenticity mechanism for about 100 different signed jerseys for an NFL team. So this is coming up in about 2 weeks. And this is it. Really appreciate everyone for coming. Thank you so much.